What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Big Dre. So this is going to be another Earth 2 video, and in this video we're going to be talking about why the Metaverse is the way forward. Now I keep saying it, and I'm hoping if you're watching this video you believe it. At this current moment, as the game hasn't been released in the current form that it is, Earth 2 is only useful for two things: one, geography, and two, history. Now the reason why I say that is because we can use the maps, the data from the maps, to speak about history. We can use data from the maps to speak about geography, aka different places all over the globe, and also landmarks, rock formations, stuff like that. So for instance, look, we can speak about different football clubs. This is West Ham, for all of you that don't know. So we could, should we do a quick little tour? Let's do a quick little tour. Let's talk about the football stadiums. So look, this is West Ham, that's Stratford, right? Olympic Ground, I think it's called. This is the Emirates, the red carpet, the greatest team. That's the old stadium, Highbury. If we go up a little bit further, there's Spurs, White Hart Lane. There's quite a few, but I'm not going to go through all of them. But the reason why I started off in London is because the centre of any sort of city will be the epicenter of the Metaverse will be. So no matter which way you look at it, the city is where everything happens. That's where you're going to get the most footfall. That's where you're going to get the most amount of people jumping into the Metaverse. And teleportation devices, wherever it's going to be, it's all going to be in the main concentrated areas, aka the city. So I've got a few different articles I want to look at, So the Metaverse itself, there's loads and loads of possibilities. So one of the possibilities is through learning. Learning itself, there's a lot of money. Right, there's people who want their kids to learn things. There's people always trying to learn new things themselves, and so there's a lot of money in learning, right, and teaching. So the first one, this is an article. This is MSN.com. You should go and have a look at this yourself. But this is India Today. If you haven't, you should subscribe. Quite good. I know I haven't subscribed myself, but I do always go in there and check because they do put up a lot of good stuff. But look, first, your classrooms. So when COVID happened, lockdown, a lot of university students were doing their work through the classrooms, but doing it through laptops, through their phones, and just interacting with their tutors that way. Okay. Now, if you do it through the Metaverse, I think this is probably the best thing about the learning experience, is that you can do a journey. They can actually do a journey map physically. Well, not physically. It would almost feel physical when you do it through the Metaverse, if it makes any sense to you guys. Right, so the reason, even though they say it's this separate one, simulated experience, I think it's pretty much the same thing. These two are pretty much exactly the same thing. So also, let's say for instance, you're someone who wants to learn another language. Of course, you can just go on YouTube and learn another language. You can download apps. I think Rosetta Stone's one of them. There's loads of different things you can do. But you can connect with people all over the globe and learn virtually with them and feel like you're living with them, experiencing everything, the culture, the tonality, the mannerisms, all of it. So you can learn a lot more, let's say, freely, say a lot more authentically. Maybe that's what you can say. Right, so here's another article. Right, so this is Leamington Observer. Now this one's looking into the Metaverse and looking into casinos. So gambling as a whole is a big. Okay, so they're talking about putting the casino into the Metaverse. So for instance here, look, the constant evolution in casino gaming has been driven by the need to increase the experience for all players. The most recent form of casino is online gambling, which is made possible for all players from anywhere using an internet connection. So essentially, if you've ever been onto a gambling website, used any sort of gambling apps, you know a roulette machine. Everyone's heard of that. So do the roulettes. But instead of you just being on the table like when you're on the phone, you'll be immersed into that experience. So you'll feel like you're in Vegas. You feel like you're actually in the casino. The whole point of that is the atmosphere of the casino entices people to spend more. That's the whole point of this. Let's not miss the point. The atmosphere of the casino entices people to spend more. And it also means if they can get a casino and make it a virtual place, they have now increase their customer base. They can now have more customers because there's obviously people that are not able to make it to a casino. the people that physically can't get to a casino. There's, loads of things there. Look, we ain't finished. We're just going through the reports right now. We're just going through. You know what I'm saying? And look, I said this to you guys before. Biggest gaming metaverse that there is Roblox. Now, some of you, if you have children, you know what Roblox is. But essentially, Roblox is literally just a game. But in this one video game, you have hundreds of other games. And creators can actually make games for other people to play in the actual Roblox gaming platform. So look, if we have a little bit of a look here, so look, 2019, we can see here. Let me see if I can open it. Let me see if it won't let me open this up. But pretty much what I want to show you is just what it's saying here. So look, it's 10, it's gone up. It went up by 5. Look, so 2019 to 2020, went up by 5. 2020, 2021, went up by about 25. Then look, 120. Then I think it's gone up to 240 there. Big numbers. So look, we scroll down a bit more. This year, This year, GameFam reported 7.5 billion gameplay sessions in 2023 across its portfolio of 30 games owned. Okay, so these are all the different games. You lot can have a look at that. I'm not gonna go through it. But look, the company reported that in 2023, Roblox and Fortnite are the top game brands used by brands to help engage with Gen Z and Generation Alpha. So obviously, that's the younger generation. But look, if these companies have figured out that these two games, right, Roblox and Fortnite, are the best way for them to engage with the younger generation, doesn't that show you something? It's the best way to engage. Doesn't that show you something? It shows you that they know the trajectory that this is going down, and at some point the metaverse will take over. So just like you got GTA 5 and you got roleplay, so RP, eventually you're going to have something very, very similar with GTA 6, or there's going to be another game, but 150% we will see some sort of transfer over to a metaverse style of gaming experience. The gaming experience itself is exactly what people are after. Okay, so this is just talking about the type of characters. I think I spoke about this in the previous video. But anyway, the last one I want to show you guys is this. So, this person here, I think this is from the India Times. Yeah, Times India, okay. So, this person here, this is Amit Doshi, right? He's the Chief Marketing Officer of Britannia Industries Limited. Okay, so now he had a few things to say. I want to show you. So, how do you see the metaverse impacting the food and beverage industry? And what role do you... Anyway, I don't care about what role his business is going to play in it. But let's look at what he thinks impact the metaverse will have on the food and beverage industry. So he says, the metaverse has brought about a significant transformation across the industry. Verticals inclusive of food and beverage as a potential game changer. Get to the point, mate. Okay, so he's saying, okay, there you go. So the metaverse has opened initiative avenues, brands to engage with their audiences, right, through virtual marketing campaigns and immersive product experience. That's the most important thing I wanted to show you. So think about it. The metaverse itself, there's so many different things that you can do, and I've told you guys before, it's the same way you order food right now using Uber Eats, using what's the other one? Just Eat, yeah. It's going to be exactly the same. Difference is it's going to be a more, as they say here, immersive experience. So rather than you just go on your phone, yep, let me just order, it's going to be more immersive, meaning you put the goggles on, put the headphones on, and you're in the but you're in the store virtually. You're seeing the sales assistant or the assistant, you're seeing them physically. I keep saying physically. You're seeing them through the goggles, and you're going to order. You're going to be able to, communicate with them directly. It's going to be such a huge experience. Of course, in Earth 2, we can't actually do that right now. There's no capability to do a 3D experience at this moment. But what we can do is marketing campaigns. That's very, very, very possible. Okay, so stick with Earth 2. I still think it's going to be the biggest metaverse anywhere from now to the next 5 years. But of course, none of this is financial advice. It could all go down the drain tomorrow. We have no idea. yeah, guys, let me know what you think. What do you want to see me talk about next in regards to Earth 2? It has been your boy Big J. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all